The micro niching strategy is the best way to make money online right now. You may see a lot of these low edited business education channels that are blowing up on YouTube right now, and there's a reason why these work so well, and people are making thousands of dollars a month doing this. We have videos like how my business makes 350K a year posting simple videos, how to pick winning products that make 20K a month, organic dropshipping, the best agency offers for scaling to 100K a month, paid ads. In this video, I want to show you exactly how these creators are doing this, and even if you're a beginner with no experience, how you can use this strategy to leverage your business and start making money from this. And even if you have a business right now, how you can get highly qualified leads into your business by using this strategy. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. What is micro niching? Simply put, it is just creating content to build trust and to nurture your audience in order to sell your products, services, etc. So, how does this work? Basically, what you do is you just create educational videos on anything that you're knowledgeable in, and then you build a high ticket offer around this. So you can create videos on anything. You can create videos on cooking, you can create videos on music production, you can create videos on your business model. Basically anything that you have knowledge in. You can build a mentorship program, a coaching program, you can build assets around it, etc. And then the goal of this is to turn the viewers watching your content into leads by giving them that free value and providing them the knowledge that you have. So why does this work so well? And why are people making so much money from it? It's because they're making, one, relatable content. Maybe a few years ago, YouTube would be a ton of content that was highly produced, and to stand out, you really had to have that type of content. You had to have the zoom ins, the zoom outs, the words across the screen, all the fancy editing, the motion graphics, all of that. But nowadays, people don't want that anymore. Just picking up your phone and recording yourself talking is literally enough now. And that format is actually working on YouTube right now. A lot of people are doing this and seeing success. Just go to your homepage. You'll see everywhere. There's videos with just like a blurry thumbnail of a person sitting there. And then you watch the video, it's just them talking, sharing life advice. This format is working so well right now because people want relatability. They're tired of the highly edited videos. And with that being said, the conversions on this type of content are much higher. You build more of a connection with them because it doesn't feel like you're trying to sell them something. And as well as that, this content's super easy to make. Like I said, you just pull out your phone and record. That's literally what I'm doing right now too. And there's other creators that are doing this as well. Like one of the guys that I watch on YouTube, his name is William Brown. If you look at his videos right here, he's literally just sitting there with the coffee in his hand, explaining how he grew his business to 100K plus a month. All of these videos. There's no fancy editing, there's no scripting, and his videos are just him sitting in his office sharing business advice. All it takes is having knowledge and creating an offer around it and sharing it to the world. That's literally all it takes. And he makes 100K plus a month just from this channel, probably even more. And the thing is, for you, you really only need 3 to 5 clients to make life-changing money. I'll go over a little bit more about how you can make this offer and exactly how you're going to price it, all that later in the video. But just know, it only takes 3 to 5 clients to make life-changing money. Now, name another business where you can do this, where you can only put in a few hours a week. It literally only takes a few hours to plan out one of these videos and press record. Where you can make life-changing money with only a few clients and have 80 to 90% profit margins. The reason why the profit margins are so high on this business is because you're just selling people information. You're selling people what you know in your head. So there's no pre-production cost or any of that goes into this. It's literally, you just sit at a computer, you make your program, and you get on calls with people and tell them exactly what they need to do to implement it into their own business, to implement it into their own life, whatever you're selling. You can't name another business like this. That's why micro niching is so powerful. It's one of the best opportunities to grow and or scale your business. Now, I'm going to show you some examples of channels that are using this current strategy and making thousands of dollars per month. So the first channel I want to go over is this guy right here, Cameron Jeans. So basically he has a web design agency and he's just teaching people how he's making money with that web design agency, as well as how they can start their own and escape their 9-to-5 job. And the reason why this is such a genius strategy, by the way, is because he's making money from his own web design agency, finding his own clients, maybe getting word of mouth from other clients. They're spreading his web design agency around the industry, but he's also making thousands of dollars from this YouTube channel, teaching people how he built that agency. So he's getting thousands of dollars from both businesses. Now, here's another example. We have this guy, George Clemens. He has an agency and he's teaching people how he scaled that agency using paid ads. As you can see throughout all his videos, the exact team structure that scaled my agency to $200K a month, the best agency offers for scaling to $100K a month, paid ads. He has an offer on his YouTube channel that helps you grow your own agency through paid ads. And he charges thousands of dollars from it. And I guarantee this guy's making at least, probably $100K a month just from having 430 subscribers, just because of the things he's teaching. He's acquiring the right viewers that want to learn this stuff. So they're already sold on his product just from watching his videos. Now here's another example of a micro niche channel. This guy makes content on the aesthetics behind brands. And the thing is, I noticed about this guy's channel, he doesn't have a high ticket offer, but he has complete potential for one based on what he's making. He could create an offer based around helping luxury brands build out their aesthetics. One of the most important parts of building a brand is choosing the right color scheme, logo, the feel of your brand, etc. For example, I bought this Ralph Lauren hat the other day, and I didn't buy it just because it was a hat that I liked. No, I bought it because of the feel that it gives you and because of what it portrays. Ralph Lauren's a pretty luxury brand, so it gives you status and it shows that you're of high class, basically. So that's why it gives you that feel, and that's what it portrays. So that's why it's so important to have the right things when you're doing branding. Anyways, brands would pay thousands of dollars to have this value added within their business. And this guy could easily do it based on the views he's getting on his YouTube channel. I think he had one video that had 1 million or something views. He has one right here that had 123K views. All those people would be interested in this. And that's exactly what I do within my program, Brand Launch. I help my clients build out their personal brands, their micro niche channels, offers, backend systems, etc., just like this. And if you want to work one-on-one with me and help you build all this out, I'd be more than happy to help. But this is what my brand is right here. I'm not going to sit here and pitch you my offer or anything like that for a long time. I just wanted to put it out there that's what I do. And if you're interested, feel free to click that link in the description. And we'd be more than happy to help you out. Anyways, getting back to micro niching, I'm going to give you some free value right here, and I want to show you step by step how to start your own micro niche channel so you could be implementing this into your business even if you're a beginner. So first, you want to start with the niche or the knowledge that you have. It can literally be anything. There's a lot of things that are working on YouTube right now. A lot of people have AI businesses. That's one of the biggest trends of 2026 right now. You could show people how to scale their business with ads. You can do personal branding, which is what I do. You could do literally anything. It doesn't even have to be business related. You can do music production. There's this channel I saw the other day. This guy was teaching how you can make beats in FL Studio, which is a music production program. And he's making thousands of dollars selling his coaching program, teaching people how they can be music producers and make beats. You can do construction too. If you have like a roofing company or something, you can make a micro niche channel telling people how to roof their house. And a lot of people will not want to do it themselves, obviously. So now that they know you, now that they've built a connection with you, they'll call up your roofing company and ask you to do it for them. It's simple things like that. This works with any business. You can literally choose anything you're knowledgeable in and teach others how to do it. Now, the next thing you want to do is create your high ticket offer. And I think this is probably the most important part that you need to get right, because you want to solve a problem that people are willing to spend thousands of dollars on. If you're like, let's say you're in the gardening niche and you're teaching people how they can grow a tomato plant. That's something a lot of people struggle with. So that is something you can charge thousands of dollars with it if you make like a course on how to grow plants, how to grow a garden. But if you solve the problem of how to water a plant, everybody knows how to do it. They're not going to pay thousands of dollars to learn how to water their plants, right? So it's all about finding the right problem and solving it for people. Now the price. I consider high ticket anything that costs $1,000 or more. And now you can do this as a one-time charge or monthly. Either one works, but I do prefer monthly because that way you're getting consistent income from it. And when you're beginning, the price should always be on the lower side. That's because you haven't proven that you can do it yet, and you don't want to give a promise to somebody and then spend a lot of money and you can't deliver on it. So you want to make sure that your product works, that your service works, and what you're doing works before you're asking for a lot of money to do it. Some people even start free, just get those testimonials. And if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. But once you get more experience and you can deliver on the promise that you're selling, you can raise your price higher. And I've seen high ticket offers go anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000 a month. People will pay because of the importance your knowledge has to them. A common misbelief people have, and a limiting belief that they have, is that people will not pay for your product, that poor people can't afford this, the people I'm selling to can't afford this, but that's not the truth. There is people that will pay for your knowledge because of how important it is for them to find that solution to their problem. So for example, within my business, Brand Launch, I sell personal branding and helping people build out their funnels and their offers. Now that's something people will pay a lot of money for because a lot of people struggle to find out what will work for them. They struggle to find the right content ideas. But if you have someone guiding you, someone with experience, someone that knows how to do this, it makes it so much easier and it gets them to the result that they want faster without having to go through all that years of learning, the years of trial and error. And that's why I can charge thousands of dollars for my program, because it's a pain point that my customer has that they want to solve. And that leads into the next thing we're going to talk about, which is how you create the content and how you find the right ideas to actually sell this product. So I want to first state that views are not important at all. Remember, you only need 2 to 3 clients to already be making $10K plus a month if you charge the right amount for your coaching program, if it's that valuable to your customer. So the goal is not to go viral here. The goal is to get the right viewers who are already ready to buy. So you want to think of your ideal client and what their pain points would be and how you can solve the problem for them. So think of what their questions are, what they would ask you if you were on a call with them, and then that's what you make your videos on. You want to provide enough value to where you're helping them, but you don't want to give everything away that's in your coaching program, obviously. So basically what your videos are going to do is give a sneak peek into what you're going to actually teach them. You're going to teach them the basics, the beginnings, maybe even the intermediate stuff. But in your program, you're going to be selling the expert stuff, the hidden strategies, and you're going to be giving them one-on-one advice that applies to only them. That's the thing. Another reason why people will pay for your program is because everyone is different. Everyone needs help in certain areas, and you can provide them that personal advice and experience. Think of the struggles, the questions, and the pain points your ideal client would have. You use these video topics to answer these questions and give them that free value I just talked about. Mention your program, offer, etc. within your videos to bring viewer awareness to it, but do not hard sell them. Don't be mentioning your program every single second. Don't be just making a video to talk about your program and what you can do and this and that. No, you have to give them value because no one's going to want to buy from someone trying to sell them stuff. That's why when you walk into a car dealership, you don't buy from the guy that's chasing you down and trying to sell you every single car you walk past. You have to be authentic. And again, thumbnails are not important for these videos. You can use any screenshot within your video because people are there for the information. That's why the titles are more important. Viewers are here to learn and look to buy, so you have to show that your video solves their problem. And a good way to do that is within your title. The easiest way to find these high performing titles is taking inspiration from outlier videos, both in your niche and outside your niche. So what an outlier video is a video. Let's just say you find a channel with 1,000 subscribers and that channel gets a video with 100,000 views. That would be an outlier video because they have a ton more views than they have subscribers, showing that video worked really well and it was a good title, it was a good thumbnail or whatever. Whatever it was, that video worked well for them. Now, your goal is to create a video similar to that with a similar title. It's okay to copy on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. It's okay to copy on YouTube, but make it original and make it your own. So here's an example of an outlier video right here on William's channel again. His videos normally get 2.4K views, 4K views, another 4K views, but this one got 30K views, meaning he got more than the average on his channel, so it's an outlier video. So the video was how I'd make 100K a month ASAP if I had to start again. So he's in a very similar niche to me. If I was to recreate this video, I would do how I'd make my first $1,000 online ASAP if I had to start again. See, there's a video idea. I'm not copying him, I'm just taking an idea and making a similar video to it. And I guarantee that video would get a similar view rate because it's taking the framework of that title, the framework of that video, and applying it to my own niche. And then the last thing you want to do is just post 1 to 2 times a week. You can't get any clients if you're not posting this content, right? You have to have the content to build that trust, to build that authority, to show people what you're doing. And if you're just starting out, if you're a complete beginner, don't be expecting to get clients within the first, second, maybe even the first 5 videos. You really have to build trust with your audience first. You have to show them that you know what you're talking about. So be patient with it, be consistent with it, and I promise you, you will start getting those clients that want to work with you. So with that being said, that is the micro niche strategy and how a ton of people are getting rich just from posting simple videos on YouTube. And again, I run a coaching program called Brand Launch where I teach people exactly how to do this, how they can start their own micro niche brand, how they can start their own personal brand, how they can build out their coaching offers, how they can build out this entire business model. So if you're interested in learning more about that, feel free to click the link in the description and apply to the program. With all of that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.